In the previous movie, you saw me rearranging panels like crazy over here on the right-hand side. And in this movie, I'm going to show you how to make all that work stick so that you don't have to rearrange the panels each and every time you open up Adobe Illustrator. So we've rearranged a lot of the different panels over here. We added some panels over here to the left-hand side. We've also got some of the default panels rearranged into different groups and layouts over here on the right. And we really want to be able to save this workspace so that I can quickly get back to it anytime I want. In most cases, I'm going to keep these expanded and then the other ones in icon form. And I want to be able to jump between this and the other workspaces that ship with Adobe Illustrator really quickly. All I have to do is go down to the bottom and select New Workspace. Once I select New Workspace, I'm going to be able to give this workspace a name. So for this workspace, I'll just name it Justin's Workspace. And I'll hit OK. And that's going to be called Justin's Workspace right there. Anytime I want to jump in between workspaces, I click this menu, choose something like, let's say, Essentials. And you may notice that nothing happened. That's because the previous changes that I made to this workspace are sticky. So that means any changes I made to this workspace before automatically carry over to the next time I switch to it. If I want to get the original Essentials workspace back, I go to Essentials and choose Reset Essentials. That's going to reset everything into its original layout, just like you see here. If I want to get back to Justin's Workspace, I click Essentials, Justin's Workspace. That's going to bring everything back exactly as I had it before. You can also go to this drop-down menu and you can choose Manage Workspaces. When you go into the Manage Workspaces menu, you will be able to select a workspace, rename it, create a new one, or delete the workspace. So if you have several workspaces you've created over time, you can always go in here and you can remove those or rename them so that they make a little bit more sense. Because if you're anything like me, chances are you're just going up here and you're just giving it sort of a generic name. But maybe this is the workspace that I like best when I'm doing a illustration. So I'll just rename this to Illustration Workspace. Hit OK. And now that's listed up there at the top. You can see all the rest of them listed down here at the bottom, and then I can always reset it, create a new one, or manage workspaces from there as well. So, as I said before, setting up your own workspace is a very personal exercise. So I highly recommend that you go through the panels in Illustrator. Think about the things that you do most often when you're working on a piece of vector art. Then start to build yourself a workspace. This could take a lot of time. You're not going to finish it in one day. You're not even going to finish it probably in a week or a month. This is something that evolves over time. And as you continue to evolve your workflow and figure out the tools and the panels that you use most often, you will be able to formulate an idea in your head of what your workspace needs to be.